want to give the disclaimer that my video isn't going to be perfect. There may be some background sounds. I'm a wife, a mom, and a grandma, and I live in a house with multiple other people, so you might hear some sounds, but I know that you can hear me better. So let's get it going. And just like that, day 5. Making these videos and posting them this way is going by almost as quickly as the initial trip itself. The trip at first, it just went by so quickly, and I knew that every day that I was there, I was getting closer to leaving without my mom. So it was definitely a trip of mixed emotions, and this day 5, was definitely some up and down in emotions. I think this picture that I have here says it all. I mean, you got some of us that are smiling, but some of us that aren't. And, it was like, I can understand. It was just many reasons to be feeling either way. But anyway, the day started out with us going to Kotokuraba market. I do have footage of us driving there, but I do not have footage of us actually shopping there because I wanted to look the least amount like a tourist as possible so we could just go get food for our Airbnb. And that went really well. Akani of Pride of Ghana Tours took us shopping. She went to vendors and stalls that she was familiar with and she already had rapport with, so we were able to just shop like normal. It was a really cool experience. After that, then we did come to the Cape Coast slave dungeon. There are multiple in Ghana, but we just came to this one that was more than enough for me. It was definitely an emotional experience. I mean, I feel like you trying to use words to describe it only minimizes it because the words are weak when it comes to trying to describe what this was like. But anyway, I did not take footage inside. I do have some photos, but as far as like the tour guide and just learning about what was actually going on in there, some of the rooms, like they were just rooms of death, like literally death rooms that these slavers and colonizers and slave traders would put our ancestors, our people, in rooms because they were rebellious, knowing that they would never ever come out, just leave them to starve to death or die in disease in their own filth. I mean, there were huge dungeon rooms where our mothers and aunties were chained together trying to fight one another to get water that was dumped down to them through windows with bars on them, probably a dozen feet above. There were bars on the windows, so of course the men could see them and take their pick. There were walkways and pathways from the upstairs where the colonizers and slave traders would stay in the castle and had their little passages down to go get the slave women. These things that I'd learned and taught myself mostly just from online research and digging because I wanted to know where I came from before I found out that my people are the people of the Bible, and was able to finally have reason for all this. But most of my adult life, I did not know why we had gone through these things, and I'd only read about them. So I don't want to continue to ramble on, but this was a deep day. And to now walk where they walked and stand where they bled and stand where they died, that was hard. So that's what this was, and that's why you see the range of emotions on our faces. And just after we leave, like the whole rest of the day, I think we were all just kind of emotionally wiped out. But again, I'm glad that we did it. So here we go. I hope you enjoy watching our footage of day 5.
One of the statues, in this area shows that, here is a fisherfolk area that people, and when it is the festival time, they do meet at that particular area and then goes, perform what they have to perform over there. A lot of you see a lot of children comes out that very day, to meet their friends, to meet their relatives and all of that. That is the place where they used to meet.
Okay.
What do you call it?
Boarding.
Not boarding, but the primary school that they go is it's like St. Monica's Girls JHS. So it means all the children that comes to school over here, when it is Sunday, they have to come to church.
Oh, wow. So they got to be there almost every day.
And they make them cut their hair
every Sunday.
Yeah. It's a few reasons why they have short hair. The girls, to be seen as children, first of all, you know the difference between a girl child and a woman. You know? So when you see a 17-year-old girl,
Right.
you don't think, dang, she a grown woman. No, you can still see her hair short. You know she's not. That's one reason. And then I think it's just a cultural thing at this point for a lot of people.
Okay.
But not everyone. Some people send their children to schools, they don't have to cut their hair.
Okay.
Fancy Pim
I don't know
School.
what they started.
This also is a secondary school that is SHS, senior high school also that was in the country for a long time. Most of our, senior high schools were start from here, So here is a form of education was, start from here. So you could see all the fancies. You will never see a fancy speaking a fancy without putting in English.
Oh, okay.
Anytime you'll be talking to a fancy woman or a fancy man, you'll be hearing English in the language.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And their main source of their main market that people bring their crops from the farm straight to here.
That's deep. I want to take this time to ask if you would please go ahead and hit the thumbs up on this video. If you will please share this video, if you will please leave a comment on this video, let me know how you like these types of videos. I appreciate all the feedback that I get from you guys, and I really love engaging with you in the comments too. And make sure you subscribe if you are enjoying these. I've got more to come, so please subscribe to my channel. And of course, hit the notification bell so you're made aware every time a new video is ready for you. I look forward to sharing more with you, and thank you to everyone who subscribed already and who has been sharing and liking. I really do appreciate every single one of you.